Machine Pencil Cartography. This channel has discussed navigational considerations for rivers before. Today, I want to tell you how ordinary people cross rivers. An ordinary person wouldn't cross a river the same way that an expert navigator would cross a river in a desperate situation. An ordinary person will resort to simpler methods, even though these techniques are more restrictive. Today, I wanted to mention that bridges are navigational devices, and that bridges are common ways to improve navigational outcomes. There is an examination exercise that can be performed, where a navigator may examine how difficult it may be to cross a river. Then the navigator will examine the mechanics involved in crossing a bridge, and the navigator could perform a stereo comparison of the two. In the examination of small streams, the bridge may be completely unnecessary, and in the examination of large continental rivers, the bridge may become very necessary. It will all depend on the specific river being examined. This exercise is called a stereo comparison because it will involve doing the river crossing both ways and then comparing them. There are other geographical facts about bridges, such as the fact that I can always find a bridge on a map. This is because bridges will occur in predictable patterns. The bridge will be generated in a place where an expressway crosses with a line obstruction. Therefore, we may simply search on a map for any place where a road crosses with a river. We will find a bridge in this exact location. Finally, I would like to discuss the foundations of bridges. I have been told that structural engineers always need to make sure that their structures sit firmly on the ground. This is a large part of structural engineering, and they call this the structure's foundation. In the case of bridge design, the bridge will rest on numerous different supports. The bridge will rest on two bridgeheads that occur on either side of the bridge. There will also be a structure called a truss, which is the structure that will actually support the bridge. Bridges often feature arches because the arch is a sturdy shape. Since bridges are a reality of the navigational environment, I could not neglect to mention bridges and give a brief rundown of them. I should, however, explain that relying on bridges for navigation is cheating, and there are absolute reasons why you shouldn't take these bridges for granted.
The cost of constructing a bridge is considered to be a major investment. The scale of constructing a bridge carries a unit price that is in the range of several whole Bitcoin. This price tag is so large that this burden could not be absorbed by any individual person who was living below their means.
These bridges are so large that local and state governments own these bridges and maintain them for general welfare. For this exact reason, the bridge is not your personal property, it is your community's property. If there isn't a bridge somewhere already, then you can bet against there ever being one there in the near future. And therefore, the bridge will only ever offer relief from a desperate situation. And you should think of the bridge as a saving grace, but not a crutch. Thanks guys, this has been Machine Pencil Cartography, signing out.